Well, well, well. I wonder who we get to blame tonight for Indiana's failures, since I'm not allowed to call out Rich Carlisle. I don't know what to tell y'all, but this series is pretty much over. Rick Carlisle cost them again. Has nothing to do with anybody that I played. I cashed FanDuel and DraftKings. You're welcome for any trolls out there that want to say something, but it has nothing to do with who I played or who I didn't play. It has everything to do with Rich Carlisle costing them the game. When I've been complaining about him not playing McConnell and Obi Toppin enough, the reason I'm noticing it is because when you're playing DFS, especially when you play um, as much as I do, as much as we do, you need an edge. You're not gonna win more often than not if you don't have an edge. You're not gonna win more often than not anyhow. But you're not even gonna give yourself a chance if you don't find yourself an edge. And I'm gonna try to find everything I can out of these games, especially these isolated playoff games. Of course, Rich Carlisle wasn't playing his two best bench pieces enough, and you could see a significant change in the game flow when they were in the game. McConnell and Obi Toppin, they're not being played enough. Halliburton got hurt. He pulled his starters with like 8-10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter with like a 10-15 point game. And he gave up. He gave up on his team. So you think his team is gonna go out there now and try to play hard for a coach that gave up on him? I've been telling y'all something's been wrong with what Carlisle's been doing, and I hope that it's plain as day now. I hope it's no controversy to why I've been complaining about Rich Carlisle. I don't have any dogs in the race. I could care less who wins. I'm trying to find edges so that when I build my lineups, um, I have an advantage to win. That's all I'm looking for. That's all I care about. That's all that matters to me. My people win. I win. We go to bed and do it the next day. That's all I care about. Something significantly wrong in Indiana. And before we get on to the game at hand with um, Dallas and Minnesota, you better hope if you better hope that Halliburton is out, because if Halliburton is in for some reason, he's gonna mess that up too. What you're looking for McConnell to start. If McConnell starts, then you have a path to cashing. Like I could tell you right now, I'll cash again. Because I already know what's gonna happen. If you can predict what's gonna happen, you're gonna cash. How hard is it to predict where what's gonna happen on Boston? The starters are gonna play 40 minutes. There's no Porzingis. The starting five is gonna be responsible for everything. Peyton Pritchard might get a little bit of run, but in the playoffs, he's not gonna get all them shots. Like I just been putting out 4-1 or 5-2 Boston heavy lineups and just been cashing all the way to the bank because you know where the production is coming from. DFS is about predicting and projecting. If you could do those things correctly, you're gonna cash. That's why it matters what the coaches are doing. That's why it matters about rotations. That's why I speak on it, because all that stuff is important. Even though people might say it's not, even though people might say I think I'm a coach. No, all that stuff matters. If you could predict what's going to happen next. Think about it, if TJ McConnell starts the next game, you already know where everything is going. You already know what to do. You already know what to do. You're stacking McConnell, Siakam, and whatever Boston starters you could stack or fit in your lineup, and you're done. You see what I'm saying? I just built your lineups for you. All right, let's get on with this slate. There's been a lot of noise about Anthony Edwards and Kyrie, unfortunately, because the media has nothing else. They have nothing better to do, so they're trying to make something out of nothing with Kyrie and Anthony Edwards. Because Anthony Edwards said, "I'm gonna take Kyrie," and they turned that into something else. The media is so Up top, we're going Luka. Luka, Anthony Edwards, Kyrie. Luka, Anthony Edwards, Kyrie are my captains. I think for this game, game two, I think Anthony Edwards comes out looking for blood. Um, I think you're gonna want. I think you're gonna need one of these three as your captain. You know, sometimes you try to balance out your lineups and punt with, you know, Gobert or Washington or McDaniels. I think Anthony Edwards is gonna go crazy, and you're gonna get a game out of one of Luka or Kyrie or both, because I think they realize that they got to go crazy if they're gonna beat Minnesota. This is not Oklahoma City. This is a whole different beast. Um, Luka, Anthony Edwards, Kyrie are my captains. My utility, Cat, Gobert, PJ. If Conley's out, that's a big blow because this team is different without him. Um, he's like the Chris Paul. You know, he's the floor general of the team. Keeps them balanced. Always makes the right read. Always makes the right play. So he's very crucial to Minnesota, to what Minnesota does. If Conley is out, you're gonna get more of a Anthony Edwards crazy game. I already see it coming. Um, so we got to keep an eye out on Conley. McDaniels absolutely in play at 9K. Lively is in play. Gafford is still in play. I think when we finally decide to trust Gafford, he fails us, but you can't play like that. You just got to do what you got to do. Derrick Jones Jr. is in play at 7.5K. Nas Reed 6.9. And then Neil Walker Alexander, his usage is bumped up if there's no Conley, because he's going to start at point guard. The rest of these guys, I really don't want in my lineup, but you might have to play somebody. And the only person, you know what? If there's no Conley, Kyle Anderson is in play also, and Josh Green if you're desperate. But I'd rather play Kyle Anderson if there's no Conley. I don't think I want to play Tim Hardaway Jr. He sits for too long. He'll get a rotation, and he'll sit. He's played 6 minutes. He's played 10 minutes. He's not in the rotation. Somebody that's playing 10 minutes is not in the rotation. Most of you, 99% of you might listen to me. You're gonna get a troll out there that says, I think I know everything. If you want to play Tim Hardaway Jr., you can shove him up your ass. I'm not playing him. You feel me? All right, let's make a Luka lineup. Let's pretend that there's no Conley, so we could play Kyle Anderson. He should get a little bit of a bump with Nas Reed, with Walker Alexander starting. So we're gonna go Luka. We're gonna go Kyle Anderson for some salary relief. We're gonna go Lively because he's been cooking lately. We'll go Jaden McDaniels. And then for some firepower, we'll play maybe Kyrie because he's cheaper, and that still leaves us 6.1. That leaves us 6.1. Let's see what happens. I think Kyrie's going to be. I think he's going to be on for the whole series. I think they recognize that Kyrie needs to be. He needs to go crazy for them to have a chance. Minnesota's probably the better team. But usually in a 7-game series, the better team will reveal themselves. If we play Anthony Edwards, we can still get in Walker Alexander. Can we do anything with Kyle Anderson, Josh Green? Maybe. So that's how Luka line up. Let's get this out the way. I'm gonna build another lineup. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're building out lineups and you're cashing, then That's great. If you're building out lineups and you're not cashing, you're having trouble, you need help, you can check out the Patreon link in the description. You could check out the channel memberships, which also provide lineups, and we do have super chats open. And basically, my Patreon and my memberships are geared towards people that don't have time to, figure all this stuff out. So if that's you, you know, you're working, you got the kids, you got this, you got that, you don't have time, then you could sign up and I'll send you finalized optimal lineups right before lock. You just plug them in your contest and go about your day. Let's build a Kyrie lineup. You know what? Let's build for those that want to go mid-range, let me accommodate you guys. So let's play a Gobert lineup. Because I'm a nice guy, you see? I think about you. I think about everyone. Let's go Gobert. Let's go Gobert. Let's say let's use this game script and say there's no Conley. Edwards have to get more people involved. He has to do he has to do more of a playmaking job. Or have more of a playmaking role, I should say. So we'll go Gobert, we'll go Anthony Edwards. We'll do Naz Reid. 71. Probably want one of Kyrie. You probably want one of Luka or Kyrie. Let's do Kyrie because he's cheaper. Then we could do Lively. And then we could do Jaden McDaniels. Now that's the lineup I will play. Gobert, Edwards, Naz Reid, Kyrie, Lively, McDaniels. And you want to do a little checklist, you can do your little checklist. Is he going to play 30 minutes and up? Yes. He's starting? Yes. Gobert probably plays 40 minutes, 40 minutes. 30 minutes if there's no Conley. 40 minutes plus 30 minutes the way they've been running him. How many minutes is he going to get? 20. He's played 23, 30, and 27 minutes in the last 3 games. So let's say 27 minutes, and then Jaden McDaniels is going to play 40 minutes or whatever. Especially if there's no Conley. So that's my little checklist. To make sure that in each and every spot, I'm giving myself an opportunity to pay off their salary. At the end of the day, these guys got to pay these prices off. They could pay their prices off. You're gonna cash. You know what I'm saying? If we break it down, you break it down to the numbers and the opportunities, and you fill in every spot like that. Not more often than not, if there's no injuries or anything like that, or they don't get randomly benched, you're gonna cash. But listen, I'm gonna go in and get out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon link in the description. If you need me to send you lineups, super chats are open, channel memberships are open, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.